Okay, there's the live button. I was already here, so I didn't want to wait. Where's my earphones? Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited till I knew where my earphones were. I hope everyone who's going to eventually come to this or ends up watching this VOD is having a fantastic day. Welcome. Work is done. It's the weekend, and so I would like to work on the Summoners Nexus TCG. Jojo, what's good? How you doing, bro? So now that it's the weekend, I've got some free time on my hands. There's a few things that I want to do. I want to update a few things about the game files, put the actual art into it, depending on when or if any of the testers come through. If they don't, I'll just update the files on my side. Let's take a look at this real quick. I want to play a little music. Yo, it's Erd, how you doing, bro? What's good with you? What's good with you? Now, I just want to play my stream beats. Okay. That should play in a loop. Ah, it's loud. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, alright. Set it to shuffle and to loop. Excellent, you love to see it. W tutorial vid, good quality. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. It's one of 12, so there's 11 more coming out. Most of which are done already. They're ready to be uploaded. I think there's 5 that still need to be worked on. But what it's going to be on that channel is for the next 12 weeks, one video a week explaining a mechanic, just going in depth. Like, obviously, this video, if you watch this video and you come to the streams, you should hopefully be able to follow what's going on. But if you want to really understand like the nitty and gritty of how the game works, that video series will get you caught up to date. And then after that video series is done, it's going to be videos explaining the different subsets, just trying to build interest in the game, getting people sort of invested in the content for the game again, and hopefully when the time comes, because at a certain point I would like to try and get backers, more backers for the game. So once all the information is out there, if the game has built traction, hopefully people will want to back it when it's closer to being complete. But I want the game to be much closer to being complete at the point at which I do that, and so therefore the time will be spent teaching people about the game and hopefully bringing them on board, right? So welcome. Hi. Oh wait, hold on. Yo, Brandon, how you doing? What's good, man? Good to see you. Nick's here, Nat's here. What's good? What's good? Yeah, that's effectively it. So what I want to work on today is literally just some maintenance while we wait for some of the testers to come through. I'm hoping I think Neoshock is free on Fridays around this time, and I told GearToon that I'd like to take a look at his subset. So hopefully one of the two of them will be free. If they're not, that's absolutely fine. Instead of that, I'm just going to sort of work on the maintenance, the house cleaning. That's not as fun. Enigma, how you doing, friend? Welcome. I'll go reactions, and I'll just share the whole screen because there's no real... I'm going to be switching between things quite a bit, so it's better to just do this. So this is the doc where I track all of the changes that sort of end up getting made with the game. This is one that I can't do in the immediate, so I'll put this at the top and leave it alone. Now, things that have happened. I need to open TTS. So basically what this does for me is it lets me go into Tabletop Simulator, and while I'm in there, I can it lets me track what I need to update and what I need to change. Also, I don't have my phone, so when my screen is like this, I can't see the chat. I think my mom has my phone downstairs. Let me go grab that real quick. I'll be right back because I can't see who's saying what. Mom. Okay, back. Where is the stream channel? Here we go. All right, that's better. Now, yeah, yo, Abel, what's good? Oh, I'm sorry I left you guys on the screen. This music is. Let's create a server. Open Summoner's Nexus and we'll go from there. Hoy! Alright, so. Objects, saved objects. First things first, the easy part, remove stuff. So, removed Starlights, World Eaters, and Stygian Grey. Alright, so Starlight, World Eater, Stygian Grey. Wait, I put removed there. Did I already do it on my files? The star SSS star. No, I've removed that. World Eater W. Removed that. Stygian Grey S. Remove that as well. Okay, cool. So those are already done, but it won't be reflected on the other accounts yet. That's fine. Now, based on how I've written this, these are all the cards that need to get updated. Reaper, Iron Kappa, Aria, Minotaurus. Okay, cool, that's fine. So I can make a sheet to update all of this. Updated the Wandering Phoenix and the Wandering Twertian. What did I update about them is the question, right? So what we do is we head over to Canva, right? We head over to Canva and we just effectively work on it. Yo, Neoshock, I'm glad you're here, bro. How you doing? What's good with you? Are you free to hop on TTS? Because if you are, I'd like to do some updates. Also, hope you had a good rest of the week, my guy. Now, I'm just going through the changes that need to be made and making sure that all of everything says what it's supposed to say. Replaced Zodiac Cycle with Wandering Annam. Let's see. Objects, saved objects. Wandering subset runes. So Zodiac Cycle is still here. I know that much. Let's remove it now. Zodiac Cycle, delete. And then just save again. Objects. Save object. The Wandering subset runes. Save, overwrite. Perfect. So, I'll just put this to add Wandering Annam. What do Phoenix and Twertian say? What changed about them? Right? Gear Tomb, what's good? Okay, you made it also. Perfect. 30 minutes, anyone else free? No, don't worry. I need a second to do a little bit of house cleaning anyway. I'm not fully ready yet, right? So take your time. Gear Tomb, what's good, bro? Are you free to talk about your subset today? If you are, that's excellent. If not, that's also okay. But that would be good. What did I change about them? What got changed? Hold on. Twertian and Phoenix. They look exactly the same. This card I think it was literally just the way it was written, which doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Does it matter right now? I don't think it does. Hey, yo!
What's up, homie? Good to see you. Doing good. How's the project coming along?
Jose, my boy. I'm doing all right. Thank you for the 15, bro. I'm doing all right. I'm still just working on the project while, as you can see, I got back from school. Not school. I got back from work. My work is a school, and then it's just boom, crack on it. I actually got in trouble today. Well, not trouble, but the headmaster saw me working on guides for the subsets in Summoner's Nexus. Well, I was invigilating an exam. I wasn't supposed to be teaching. I was just invigilating, but hey. But yeah, no, I'm good. I hope you've been doing all right too, bro. It's good to see you. Right? Unfortunately, I'm trapped at work and cannot hit you with the Tomatech lore. Damn it. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Get that bread. I appreciate you still. Right? That's all good. Add Wandering Annam. What I'm gonna do is, you know what? For this, actually no, it won't matter. Yeah, no, that's not gonna matter. We'll leave that alone. Updated the card art for the Wandering Ryu. Updated the ID. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. This also doesn't matter. This is just aesthetic. This is just aesthetic. That doesn't matter. Now, this does matter. The ability switch should only be able to swap Ryu and another card. So that's a change that we'll make. That will be new. Switch down here. So at the end of main phase, let's actually come over here and find it. Switch. At the end of main phase 1 or 2, you can target one wandering avatar. You control another avatar on the field. So what I'm just gonna say is you can target one avatar on the field. Target one avatar on the field. Interchange the position. Interchange the position. Target one avatar on the field. Interchange the position of this card. Interchange the position of this card and the targeted card on the game board. Any card moved by this effect this effect cannot be used to replace or remove cards in the Nexus except wandering cards, and you cannot attack directly this turn. That should hopefully be a little bit better. I hope. Right? I think the note is that we want to change Phoenix. I have that listed lower a little bit. Right? Homie can't respect the grind. Exactly. Right? I sent the volunteer agreement in the NDA just now, dated today, because I knew there was someone. Okay, perfect. All right, I'll take a look at that after the stream. Right? I was supposed to send out a few things to some people, and I forgot to do that on Tuesday. I got caught up lesson planning. So it's all good. Now, switch. We can copy this. Put this here. Paste. Enter. Okay, cool. So, Wandering Ryu, and we also changed his attack value. He's at 250 now, so he's at 250 instead of a 300 250. So let's reflect that over here. 250. So let's delete this and let's, where is it? Wukong, Monkey King. Okay, here it is. Reduce Ryu by 50 attack. That was a note. So just come down here. Update the Wandering Ryu. Update the Wandering Ryu card and ID. I'll just update Wandering Ryu. I'll know what it means, right? You ever got into Berserk? I tried. Wait, Brandon, you're free today? Excellent. If you're free today and you want to hop on, that'll be really, really cool once I've updated everything and got it working. Not only that, but I can also run you through any card art changes you might want to make, right? You ever got into Berserk? So yeah, no, I never got into Berserk. Well, that's a lie. I tried Berserk. I enjoyed it for what it was, and then the whole thing with Griffith and it was too much. It was, and his stepdad, it was too much, bro. It was too much. I couldn't. The Phoenix recalls, not returns. Phoenix. Okay. Yep, it says that already, but I will still say that it needs to be updated just in case that's not reflected in the game files. Phoenix. Yep, it says that here as well, so we'll just make sure. Update the Wandering Phoenix. Ifrit shouldn't force you to attack the card that it steals. So yeah, we need to change Ifrit. Right? I can if you need me to. Yeah, let's do it, right? The attack stats remind me of Bakugan stats in that they're in the hundreds, I suppose. Yes. Yeah. Ifrit. Tribute this card when a wandering avatar you control is targeted for an attack by a... If there's a rank restriction on it, then it becomes infinitely less useful. But I still think it's worth it. By a rank 2 or lower avatar. Take control. See, you know what's interesting, because the void idea, the card becomes void until the end of the turn. Can you use a void card for a combination summon? I don't think you can. So then what ends up being the point of the steal? Why not just have it? I don't know, the whole thing of stealing it starts to feel a little bit redundant. Well, tribute this card when wandering avatar is targeted for an attack by a rank 2 or lower avatar. Isn't it better if the attacking card becomes void? Card is inflicted with void until the end of the turn, right? Because why steal it if it's going to be void? Because you can't combination summon with the voided card. Yeah, it just seems random. It just seems random, right? But yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, exactly. Someone who's completely caught up with the series and owns every volume, it's completely understandable why the Griffin stuff would put somebody off. There's way worse stuff later on. I'm glad I stopped. I'm glad I stopped. I never understood why the Fire Spirit stole the card. It's a reference to like Baphomet Temptation. It's the goat. It's the goat in the Zodiac triangle in the Zodiac wheel. If it represents the goat, the reference that I took is from Baphomet, and so since it's a hell demon goat thing, it tempts other cards into joining its side, which was the inspiration for it having the ability to steal your opponent's card for a turn. Being void stops the attack, right? Being void stops it from doing anything. Void cards can't interact with the game, right? So if I'm going to steal a card and the card becomes void, well, why bother with the stealing part? The card may as well be void. If you're stealing a card, there has to be something you can do with the stolen card that makes it worth it. But if the card becomes void, then it's not really worth it to steal it, which if you take off the void status effect, then we're back in the same problem that we had before, wherein it creates a bunch of issues with the cards interacting. So stealing is actually, I think it's still too early on to have stealing. Maybe when this card gets an ascended form or something like that, because the kinks that we had to that we'll have to iron out, it's like what's the point? If it's going to be void, I can't combination summon with it. I can't use its effects. I can't do anything, right? So that's about it. That's about it, right? Can't wait for the tutorial. I'm excited. I'm excited for the full like set of guides to come out and make it easier for everyone to follow what we're actually saying when we talk about the game, right? So we're going to take this for Ifrit's ability and try it like that. Are you going to add things like ancient mythology inspired cards like Babylonian mythology perhaps? Oh, absolutely. So the thing about the Nexus is, as far as I'm concerned, nothing is off limits in terms of what I like to draw from. In a universe, things are taken from the old world, so mythology, and that's the justification for it. So there's not really anything you can't touch on. I just happen to know a lot more of Japanese and Greek mythology, which is why that might be what you're more likely to see, at least early on. This is too big, so let's expand, shrink. Huh? What have I done? No. Oh, I see why it's too big. I was wondering. Okay. Paste. There we go. That's a lot better. Still need to expand it, but at least it fits. We're gonna have to remove this. There's just not enough space. In the actual game, obviously, there's gonna be space because it's not gonna be limited to just a card. But while we're doing this, better to just make life easier. Okay, Wandering Ifrit has had its card ability updated. So we'll go from there, right? We'll do it from there, and that's it. So you're part of the OG mods. Is your name also different on Discord? Okay, fair. Take care of Nick and his 8 children, bro. It was a whole thing. No one knew how old Nick was. No one knew anything about Nick. Nick had 5 children. Nick had 8 children. Nick was 45. Nick was 17. It was a whole thing. Update the Wandering Ifrit. That's another one. So Ifrit has... So we've noted the Phoenix. We've noted... This isn't for now. This is like a card idea for later. This is a card idea for later. So I should actually put that down in future... New support. Not future support. New support. Maybe it comes out here. Maybe it doesn't. Doesn't really matter. Right? I'm ready when you are. Okay, perfect. Let me just do some of these updates to make sure that everything is on the up and up. Make sure everything is where it's supposed to be for us to work. And we'll sort of take it from there. I don't really, because what I want to do here isn't testing. It's a bit more housekeeping because I want you, well, I'll ask you whether or not you want to. Basically, now that we're not using 3D models anymore, the cards that people backed for. So for example, your full subset can now be anything in terms of art direction. So I wanted to ask each person if there's any other art that they wanted to use. So that's sort of what I want to do with you in the immediate. And take it from there. Okay, yeah, Ifrit, we've cleared that. Nope, we've cleared that. Wukong reduced to 150. Monkey King lowered to 50. Cool. Wukong. So Wukong got nerfed, and I'm actually really, really happy about Wukong's nerf. He feels a lot better already. Just imagining the difference, it feels better. Let's copy Monkey King. Actually, there's no need to copy and paste that. Wandering subset. We go to Wukong. 150. And Monkey King. Wukong staff. This will be down here. Nerf this. I still do think the deck will probably need a tap or two, but the Wandering subset in the last session that we did got a lot closer to a healthy level of balance. Definitely not there, but it got closer, so I'm happy about that. Update the Wandering Wukong. I could have sworn I deleted that already. Mocus is now 150-50, just as a balance thing. Wandering Mocus 150-50, because a free card with a total of 300 stats. That's insane. Should it be 150-50 or should it be 100-100? I know Zane and Neoshock suggested 150-50, but the reason why I like 100-100 better is because the card's ability is about the balance between attack and defense, where if your attack takes a little bit of damage, your defense can then supplement that. I prefer 100-100. Does that do anything to the deck? Does that change too much about it? I don't think it does. Because the point of the card is it's supposed to be usable in either position, right? It's supposed to be usable in either position, but he, as it is, it's a decent attacker, but you wouldn't use it to defend. Which for a rank 1, I think I'd rather have it be 100. And I mean, at the end of the day, it can always be changed later if that turns out to not be great. 100. 100. Yeah, I like that. Right? So yeah. Are you gonna make a simulator for this game, or are you just gonna make something akin to Magic's online game, or maybe just a tabletop sim? The game already exists in Tabletop Simulator. That's what we're gonna be working with today. So we've already got the game, like, you can play it in Tabletop Simulator if you know the rules, but I am working with some developers to actually, like, make the game. They are going, my next update with them is gonna be next week, because they're working on putting in all the data right now. I'm low-key considering hopping in, but I don't want to subject you all to kitchen noises. Oh, right, because they're not gonna let you go. I've been thinking, has there been I missed this. Has there been a discussion on joke cards, like something purposely bad but good, but could be a fun strat? Oh yes, 100%. Well, it's not a joke strat. The harpies are they're awful. They're awful right now, but eventually they will get good. But I guess that's not the same thing. I think you mean not something that's gonna eventually get good, like something that is just bad, but if you get it to work, it's fun. And so far, not really. Nothing comes to mind. Nothing comes to mind, right? I wonder how powerful Reapers is now. Reapers is gonna be insane. Reapers is gonna be so insane, right? Yo, Gree, how you doing, friend? What's good? What's good? What's good? What was I about to do? Oh, did I stop mid change? Mocus. Update the Wandering Mocus. Okay, next. Kalpa Banyan should swap original defense, not current. That's fine. Let's go over here. Kalpa Banyan. Target and advertise this card is banned. Swap the original attack and defense values of the targeted card. Yeah, that's good. And then we go Kalpa Banyan. Huh? Where is it? Okay, here it is. Swap the original attack and defense. There we go. Kalpa Banyan is done. Update the Forest Guard Kalpa Banyan. What's Featherstorm? I think that's Harpies. Is this card game similar to anything that I have something to use as a way to learn this game faster? I mean, the guides for the game are going to be coming out, so it will be pretty easy to pick up. All the guides are going to be like 3 to 7 minutes max, I think. But if I had to pick something, the monsters move around the board like they do in Cross Duel, and they battle like they do in Cross Duel to an extent. There are some battle differences. The players play at the same time, like in Marvel Snap, so there's also that. And the turn count is similar. We've got like effects and chain links like in Yu-Gi-Oh, so there's that also. But then other than that, I feel like that's some of the core similarities, but then a lot of things are like different to the point where there's nothing I can really reference, right? That's someone is, yo, Zen, I'm glad you like that. Thank you, bro. Right? So yeah, update the Forest Guard Kalpa Banyan, change the rune 300 to CCC. Let's head over here. No, that'll be in runes actually. Control F, 300 CCC. We need runes. That'll be over here. Update the rune 300. Update the rune 300. And then I'll just do that real quick over here. 300, right? You saw something? What did you see? What did you saw? What did you saw, my friend? CCC. I like it. I like it. CCC. What else? What else? What else? What else? Right? Santio. Yes, that's Santio. That's Santio. Right? Update the rune 300. Done. Featherstorm. So that is going to be Harpies. The Harpy subset is here. I think this is the last thing we're going to do. So, Featherstorm. Featherstorm. Reduce your Nexus gauge by... So there's Featherstorm and there's Featherstorm Plus. Changing the cost on both to just 50. Featherstorm Plus. 50. I feel like Featherstorm Plus can stay at 100. Only Featherstorm needs to change. We'll copy this and come over here. You've got Featherstorm, so we can replace this. Paste. Enter. Shangyang, you've also got Featherstorm, so we can replace this. Right? This is a tedious part of building a game, is like keeping track of everything. You've got Featherstorm Plus, so you stay the same. You've got Featherstorm. You've got Featherstorm. You've also got Featherstorm. You know what? I'm just gonna type the 50. I can't be bothered. Okay, so Featherstorm updated on all of those. Featherstorm updated in the dock. So that means the entire Harpy subset, basically. No, and their synergy rating. Their synergy ratings needed to drop to 3. There's no point going back over. Let's drop this to 3. Synergy rating 3. Synergy rating. Let's put you at 4. Synergy rating, just to screw with people. Just to screw with people. 3. And synergy rating 3. Okay, cool. So that's done as well. Now for these guys, close this, update this dock. Synergy rating, you went to 3, you went to 3, you stayed, no, you went to 4, you went to 3, and you went to 3. Okay, yeah, that's all the immediate changes. Right? Ugh, my days. Yeah, the intro thing had a link to the Discord, and the Discord is a Yu-Gi-Oh base, so if anyone joins because some of this Nexus, they might get pretty confused. Oh, excuse me. Don't worry, I'm gonna be when I get the time, because again, I've made a decision to not like overwork myself. So when I get a chance to like settle down and work on like the Discord and tinker around with that, I long time ago I made the logo for the Discord Summoners Nexus, and it's obviously people are still primarily probably there for Yu-Gi-Oh, but as if and when we get the Discord running again, it's gonna hopefully be about Summoners Nexus, right? Hey, well, voice, you've got mail you love to see. Yeah, I have not been loving Yu-Gi-Oh. What does Featherstorm Plus do? So Featherstorm says if this card is destroyed, you can reduce your Nexus gauge by 50 points. Summon a Harpy avatar from your hand to your Assault Defense or counter. Featherstorm Plus says that when this card is destroyed, you can summon a Harpy avatar from your graveyard. So it's actually like reviving something rather than taking a resource from your hand. So that's why I decided to leave it at 100. Any field layout? Yeah, the field's been done for ages. This is what the field looks like. It's showcased in the video as well. But then there's gonna be there's a video coming out that's dedicated to, I think, hold on, let me make sure I'm not talking out of my, I'm pretty sure there's a video dedicated to field layout. Desktop 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah. Oh, it's literally the next one. So next week is gonna be how to navigate the game board, so you'll have all the information you need on the game. So yeah, 1 2 3. I'm working on 4 right now, I think. Is that what I'm working on? Probably. 6 isn't done. 8 and 9 aren't done, but everything else is done. So almost everything is ready to be published, right? So I'm making a game for a 2-day game jam where the theme restriction is player score must serve a purpose. I'm making a 2D wave-based game where you play as a mage. Your score, health, and mana to cost spells is the same stat. Defeating enemies heals you, thus increasing your score and mana. That was a lot of information. I don't know if I've processed it properly, but it's cool that you're making a game again. Is this for another competition? And that's good, right? I hope you see a Djinn inspired archetype in your game. What does Djinn even, I don't know what Djinn does, so I couldn't say yay nor they. What was I about to do? Updated the Harpy subset ID cards. Okay, I think that is everything that is brand new. So if all of these changes are made, along with all of these changes up here, everything in the game should be a 1-to-1, right? Like genie monsters? Genie in what sense? Genie in what sense? So this has already been removed. Now it's time to make the updates. All right. We will download Ryu. Let's go Wandering subset. Download Ifrit, so 2-4. Download 2. No, I'm bad at numbers. 3-4. That's 3-4. Download 7-8. 7-8. 3-4, 7-8. Did I do anything to Mochus? Yes, I did. 11-12. 11-12. 11-12. That's 4. Didn't change Tuition. Didn't change Mrigra. Wukong. 19-20. 19-20. And Ryu 21-22. Okami isn't in the game yet. 21-22. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. So let's just download this and make sure that that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. Excellent. We need to download the Wandering Anum, and we need to download CCC, so I might as well just do that now. Download 60. Sorry, I'm not reading thing. I just want to make sure I don't lose focus, so I don't double download anything by mistake. Up to the top we go. Wandering Gaze, Wandering Anum. Here we go. That will be page 6. Download. Page 6, download. Kalpa Banyan. Okay, so Wandering is done. Runes are done. Forest Guard, we only need Kalpa Banyan. And it's just his ID card. Okay, so 17. 17. I need to keep a record of things that get changed. between now and when. You know what? I'll keep that for the developers because they're going to need to update the data for these guys. So they'll need this because changes were made. And then the Harpy subset. All the ID cards. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Yes? Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Done. Download. That should be all. Right? In Arabian and Muslim mythology, an intelligent spirit of lower rank than angels, able to appear in human and animal forms to possess humans. This is the Djinn. Okay. Djinn. I see. So it's just like a standard genie. Okay, so what would an archetype, what would a subset based on genies be able to do? Genies grant wishes. Genies grant wishes when you rub the lamp. So I feel like it would make sense to have a lamp card, a card that represents a lamp. You would probably need different genies. It would have to be a combo situation where you need the lamp and the person that rubs it to then get the genies. Would the genies be individual cards, or would the lamp give you different effects based on what you wish for? It's a very interesting concept. I feel like you could do both, to be honest. You could have the standard deck where you have the lamp, the person who rubs it, which allows you to special summon 3 other monsters or one of 3 other monsters based on what you wish for. You get to, your starting hand is 5 cards, right? 5 monsters. You have your lamp, you have the person that rubbed the lamp. If they're summoned in the same zone, you can special summon one of the 3 cards from your hand to the field directly. So the 3 genies, the 3 potential genies that you can summon onto the field. I think that's how that would work. And then if there was an ascended form, you could do something else. That's kind of where my head is. That's interesting. They could be in different lamps. Ooh, that makes the subset a lot bigger. That's a bit of a nerf. If you have 3 different lamps, then that means you have to choose which genie you're going to be using in your starting hand before you do anything else. In fact, you probably can only have. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Take a step back with me. One lamp can summon all the genies. That lamp has a synergy rating of like 8 or something like that. So it cannot be splashed into other decks. But each genie can have its own lamp that goes with the genie that has a synergy rating of 3. So you have the genies that can be splashed into other archetypes like staples. And then when you're actually playing a genie deck, you can have the big lamp that summons everything, right? That could be fun. You say it like Jin? The Jin sounds more fun. Why have you taken this away from me? Why have you done this? That could be fun, right? You could have Jin of different elements, traditional fire, water. I've got so many fire, water, earth, airs in the game right now, though. Like there's a lot of that. The harpies have that. Not the world eaters. The daemons have that. Like there's a lot of elemental stuff right now. So I'm actually actively trying to shy away from new elemental stuff, at least for right now, because there's so much of it. And I don't want people to think that that's like all we've got cooking, right? I was doing multiple things at once. My brain was racing on this Djinn idea. Luckily, this is a stream, so I can always just go back and watch what I said, so I don't actually need to remember it right now. But yeah, Nick, to answer your question, it's more than possible because we're no longer limited in what we can do, because everything is 2D, so it's being drawn by an artist who's really talented. So basically, if you can think it, it can exist in the game, to answer the question. Right? There's no restrictions on what can go in. If it's really just the only limitation that I have. Skip. The only limitation that I have, honestly, is funding and trying to get everything done in a way that makes sense. What am I looking at? What's missing here? Something said that it couldn't be copied. 3. Let me. Why are these here? I didn't ask for these. Who didn't come? It should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 Mokus, Wukong, Ifrit, Phoenix, Ryu. Mokus, Wukong. Oh, the front of Ifrit's card isn't here. That's fine. We don't need the front of it. Okay, Ifrit, Phoenix, Ryu. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, let's go. Whew. But yeah. If we do it like that, you can also have 1 extra large, really powerful Dijin that can only be used in its archetype. Oh yeah, no, that has to be a given. That has to be a given, right? What about a card that lets you wish for more power, more health, and +1 card? That gets into the individual genie's power. Like, obviously, you probably have a very good attacker genie, a good defender genie, a good supporter genie. There could be a genie that, there could be a genie that increases your life points as a wish. There could be a genie that anything, right? Because it's like the possibilities are limitless when you're talking about Magic. And I know I'm making all of this up, but shut up, right? So you could have it be like each genie has a specialty. You know what I think would be a really, really cool gimmick for this deck? Is that all of the genies should be rank 1, right? Because rank 3 cards all have 3 abilities, but I think it's cool to have specific genies do specific things, and then the main genie can be a rank 3 with 3 different abilities, but have them all be rank 1s that aren't allowed to be summoned from the hand, because rank 1s can regularly be summoned for free. They can have a passive effect that only lets them be summoned by the effect of a genie's lamp, because cosmic chains and whatnot, and then different genies grant. Yeah, this could be really fun. This could be really, really fun, right? Genie of Hope, Dream, and Faith, literally, right? There's so much that can be done. There's so much that could be done. I wish my opponent... I mean, once we get really high in power, like if the deck gets future support and everything, there could be a card where it's like, I wish it was the next turn, and it just, the game just jumps from turn 3 to turn 5, which is really bad if you're losing, because that means you have less time, because the game ends on turn 6. That means you have less time to try and make a comeback, right? So yeah, that's a vibe, right? Maybe perhaps I could be investing in something new already, and you maybe won't realize it until it's too late. What do you mean, Joshua? What say you, friend? Now this is the part of the process that's tedious. I know you would have thought that part was the part that was tedious, but it's not. You have to browse the local files. You can't just put things into TTS. You have to go into modding. You have to go into deck builder. You have to use a TTS deck editor and format the cards you want to insert into the game using this. So, new deck. What was in my last file update? I know it wasn't this, so it doesn't matter. New deck. 7 to 10, yep. Okay, now, what we then proceed to do... This is downloaded? Yeah. Alright, so, things that are going into this file include, but are not limited to. Let's put this on one side and put this on one side. All of the new Daemon subset card art needs to go into this file. It's just, no, it is the card and the ID card. Alright. So we will go File, Add Cards, Avatars, Wandering subset, nope. Yeah, over here. Let's start with the Daemon subset so it stays in order. Daemon. And just get all of this. Although Daemon of the Four Winds should not be included, so we'll take you out. And open. Right? And that's it. I wish my man just hopped on Yu-Gi-Oh! Sat in a 15 combo when I couldn't summon once. Well, to be fair, when I do hop on, I'm very low level, so I don't usually end up in that situation because I'm like silver. The ranks keep resetting, so I never make it past like silver, max gold. Up next, Swamp Dwellers. Swamp. The Swamp Dweller subset. Add all of them. While that loads in, do this. Black it out. Asylum subset, file, add cards. Now the Asylum subset should only be 5 cards total. It's not all of them. So it would be, oh no. It shouldn't be Osiris. I know he is 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I made a mistake already? Have I already ruined this? Let's see what 5 cards get imported here. Anubis and Osiris are different cards. I'm stupid. I confused myself for no reason. Okay, yep, that's fine. The Asylum subset looks good. We import the Gladiator subset next. Add cards. Right. I'm silver. Oh no. Oh, you're just unlucky. You're just unlucky. But also I know that it's everywhere, so it's not even just luck, it's just annoying. Get all of these because I'm pretty sure every card here is being added in. I don't think 1 dock will be enough to hold everything. Yeah, 1 dock will not be enough to hold everything. Add cards. The Reaper subset is next. The only thing in Reapers that isn't going in is the Crow. So we can just copy everything. Then look for Yatagarasu. Is he not even here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh? That's not enough cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, no. That's all of them. Should be 14. There should be, because there should be 7 of them that exist. So 14 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's all of them. All right, cool. Black this out. Up next is Iron Kappas. Add cards. Back the Iron Kappa subset. Keeping this stuff organized is so tedious, but it would be so hard to do all of this if it wasn't tracked so meticulously, because there's so many cards. There's so many cards now. Add cards. The Aria subset is next. Arias, only 6 of these. We're definitely out of space. Color this black. We have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say 6, but nah. Let's put in the runes to maximize space. We'll put in go downloads. We'll put in this. We'll put in this. And I think that's everything. Wandering Anim, 300. And yeah, I want to put everything else in as like a group. So that will be this. Files, save deck as. Where is it? Not there, not there. Avatars, Forest Guard, Summoner's Nexus. Okay. TTS, files, update 2.1, save. Save, please. Save, please. Don't crash. Don't crash. Save, please. Hello? Okay, good. Good. Alright, I find it funny that Despia can summon Loki with both dark and light monsters, Ito and Jogan. I don't know what those words mean. Those words mean nothing to me. And then export. Max deck size. Yep. Okay, that's all good. TTS update 2.1. Save. And then we can make a new deck and carry on where we left off. All right. File. New deck. Okay. Minotaurus. That's where we're starting. Add cards. Minotaurus. Oddities. Oddities. Should be 8. Should be 8. Computer starting to move slower. I think it's not happy with me, and that's understandable. Translation, Despia can hit you with no fun allowed. That sucks. Why is Despia... I mean, when Despia first came out, I was like not that impressed with them, but I'm assuming that they've gotten support since then that has made them the disgusting thing that I keep hearing people talk about. Add cards. Harpy subset. Funny enough, actually, I'll add the... I won't add the ID cards. There's no point in adding the ID cards because the ID cards are literally all about to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just come over here. And we'll just drag and drop. Right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. The Harpy subset done. And we've also updated all of this, so that's good too. Wyvern subset. That's a whole deck. Add cards. Nexus. Wyverns. All of these open. Now we can move to the individual stuff, which is Kalpa Banyan. Drop that there. And the Wandering subset. We updated this. We didn't update you. We did update this and this and this and this. No. Yeah. And this and this. Drop it all in. That shouldn't have happened. Undo. File, edit, undo. Can I not undo it? Unhandled exception has occurred in your application. If you click continue, the application will ignore this error and attempt to continue. If you click with the application will close. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend like this is where it's supposed to be. Can I? Oh, I can move these. Okay, cool. Because this is gonna make my life harder later, so I'd rather just have these all be where they're supposed to be. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. This here and put this here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that I think is everything. I think that's everything, right? Got all of this. We black it out. Okay, yeah, that's good. File, save deck as. Oh my days, that was tedious. You know, I've created so many emails with my phone number for my Yu-Gi-Oh! Addiction, and I've now been through so many. I'm using Proton Mail. I use Proton Mail, and they eventually banned me. All right. Hey, so if you decide to go back to Master Duel, will you make a second channel for it? I would make a second channel for it if I decided to go back to Master Duel, but I'm not going back to Master Duel. I just don't see it happening for me. Yu-Gi-Oh! And me just have been on the outs for a bit too long. I genuinely don't see myself going back to Master Duel. If anything, I'd see myself maybe going back to Duel Links, or maybe trying a different game altogether. But because that's so variable, I'm like, okay, why not dedicate the bigger channel to the one thing that is consistent? Like, no matter what happens, come rain, come snow, come hail, come sunshine, I will be working on Summoner's Nexus. So it's like, dedicate the bigger channel to that, and if you decide to make something else later on, put it on a new thing, because it will be like your secondary thing. Save. Oh, so in this whole process that was all about putting cards in TTS, we can finally put the cards in TTS. Yeah, isn't it crazy how long that takes? Isn't it crazy how it's been an hour and they're not even in yet? Components, cards, custom deck. Put this over here. Face, rectangle, rounded, yep. Face will be in avatars, wandering, summon. It was 2.1. Cloud, upload. The back is here. I would like to see it. View, large icons. It is this one. The backs are here. Cloud, upload. Yep, that's a correct width. Oh wait, did it get the number for me? No, that's not the correct number. We'll just set the number to 70. Back is hidden. What does this do again? Okay, no. And we import. Okay, so if that worked, we should have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, God. All right, what happened? What did I do wrong? Oh, they just hadn't loaded in yet. Oh, thank goodness. That was terrifying. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I've made a mess now. I've made a mess in my impatience. These are supposed to be together. These are supposed to be together. And then these... Okay, so this one is actually blank. This is actually blank. This is actually blank. And this is actually blank. The rest of it is as it's meant to be. I think. I hope. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, cool. Delete this. This should go down by 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now, next thing to do is another custom deck. Get the other face, which should be... Actually, let's get the back first because I'm already on this. Get the back. Plain back. Cloud. Upload. Get the face. It'll be 2.2 this time. Cloud. Upload. And once that's done, we should be good to go. Whew, okay. But yeah, no. Despy allow you to special from the edge deck so many times and search a bunch of all the monsters are big. I'm just enough for it. Yu-Gi-Oh makes me incomprehensibly unhappy when I play it competitively. Yeah, I'm good to chill on Yu-Gi-Oh for the time being. Duel Links I'm actually alright with. I've been playing a little bit of Duel Links recently. And I have enjoyed that. I have, right? But I've only played Bujin, so you know that's probably why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's get rid of the cards that aren't anything. They're black this time, so I know that these are the void cards. I hope. Come on, where are the actual cards? Hello? God. No. Okay, good. If this is Ryu, then we're good. Good, cool. Alrighty, now the fun part starts. We go into objects, save objects. Let's start with the wandering subset because we start with what we know. We come over here. Wandering Ryu. This is getting replaced. So we take these out. Deleted. Wandering Wukong has a new ID card and a new face. So these two get deleted. take this, and take this. Tuition, you're fine, so you get to stay as is. Reyes, you're fine too, no one plays you. Mocus is getting changed. So take out this, delete, take this, you're staying the same, you're getting changed, delete, put these together, stack this, Ifrit, you're getting changed, delete this. Hui is fine, and Boss Guardian is also fine. So these can all now go together. I deleted Ifrit's thing, right? No, yeah, it would be an odd number if I hadn't. These two go together. Stack this. Even numbers all around. You love to see it. And I want Ryu to still be the face. So we drop this here, and then this. Save object. The wandering subset. Save, overwrite, wandering subset updated. We delete this object, saved object, spawn it, test it. He's at 250 attack, it worked, delete. Whew, all right. Yo, Sancho, have a good one. Take care. This is literally just the toiling. TBH, I think you'll be fine if you can consistently play with friends. When my friends don't play in laddering, takes the store quickly. That is fair. I feel like that's something I never really had to deal with because the community was always there. So whenever I wanted to hop on and play, there's always people who are down, right? Because playing with friends does hit different than playing on the ladder. Where is the Forest Guard subset? Here you are. The only thing being changed is Kalpa Banyan, so let's find him quickly. Thank you very much. Let's keep you with your friend. Put this here. Is he literally at the bottom? Is he? No, but hold on. Is he literally at the very bottom? I hate you. Okay. Delete this. Give him this instead. And we put everything back where it was. I want Selenis at the top for this one. Where's Selenis? I don't actually know. Hold on. Is he here? Yes, he is. Cool. These two. Grab all of these. Grab all of these. Save object. Save object. The Forest Guard subset. Save, overwrite. Saved objects. I'm sure it worked just fine. It asked me to overwrite. Okay, now. No, I should check. Okay. Flip. Is he still at the bottom? Yes, he is. Original. Yep, it worked. Cool. Delete. Wyverns. Okay, now. Boojins are so unplayable. Not in Duel Links. They're playable in Duel Links still. Right? Well, at least I think they are. Maybe not competitively. I don't keep an eye on competitive. But, I mean, I still have fun with them on ladder, so there's that. Wyvern. Wyvern. I don't want Omnis to be the face. Obviously, he's like the most important one. But Ignis definitely looks the coolest, so he's going to be the face. And then Aquos. And I think that's all of them. Who's this? You are Carpo. So you don't need to be here. Put you over here. Put you over here. There should be 10 of you all together. Drop this. Drop this. Perfect. Save object. The Wyvern subset. Save, overwrite. You know what, Seluxus? Something that okay, perfect, and we know it worked because the art is completely different. We can delete this. Something that is definitely going to happen, Saul, at some point is I have a strong feeling the Wyvern subset will catch on, and as the designer, I would love I don't know when, so I can't really put like a finite thing on it, but at some point it would be dope if we could get you to design adult versions of each of the baby wyverns, that would be so fire. This is Caladrius, this is Ostra, this must be Shangyang. We'll put you over here. Ostra, that's okay. Yeah, this is you. It's like a game of memory. Carpo, this is you. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be, yep, that's Caladrius. Anka's cool. I think Shangyang is the coolest. She'll be the face. Yep. Drop this here. Drop this here. Drop this here. Save object. The Harpy subset. Save, overwrite, and it worked perfectly. Good. Delete. Oh, I forgot how hard it was to obtain Duel Links cards. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm not getting anything new. I've been trying to build Mech Knights for a while, but I refuse to spend money on Duel Links, right? Duel Links I logged on and got linked to death. Links have been interesting, I think. I haven't been at the forefront of anything, but like, it's just kind of cool to see how the game has changed from like a year ago, right? Like it's just a cool little thing. Okay, oh, this is literally it. All right, who's the face of this? I feel like you should be the face. You look pretty cool. Drop you here, drop you here, drop you here. Save object. The Minotaurus subset. Save, overwrite. Did it work? Yes, it did. Delete. Okay, now over to the big stack. Let's go. All right. Let's start with this. To be honest, I didn't even need to spawn this. Just save object. The Gladiator subset runes. This should ask me to overwrite. Beautiful, it did. And this spawns this now. Oh, nope, that's an accident. All right. Delete, delete, delete. Wandering Anim. We spawn in the Wandering subset runes. Put this on top. Overwrite. The Wandering subset runes. Save, overwrite. That's 5 cards now. We can delete this. Spawn in this. It spawns in 5 cards, so you know it worked. Arias, literally all new. Merides, that's you. You're a Kappa card. Vespera. Aura, that's over here. That's the rest of Vespera. 2, 2, 2. Perfect. Grab this. And I feel like I like the way Aura looks the best. So she can be on top. Save object. The Aria subset. Save. Overwrite. Cool. Perfect. Delete. Iron Kappas. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Who looks the coolest? You or you? I like the way the red one looks. He's the most important one anyway. Drop these over here. That's 8. Save object. The Iron Kappa subset. Save. Overwrite. It changed the card art. You know it worked. Delete. Oh, my arms. Okay. Not even my arms, my hands. Would you consider a wyvern a dragon or its own race? I see wyverns as the same as dragons, to be honest with you. Not that adult version, like grown up versions of the wyverns. Think about that. That's smart, Nick Billow. Wolf versus dog. Yeah, exactly. Like they're related, but yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Wyverns are typically considered draconic in nature, but they're cousins on the family tree when it comes to dragons. But isn't that all speculative? Like, wyverns aren't like real. Someone just had to make that up, didn't they? Like, there's no actual wyvern family tree. It's just what a fantasy writer decided. Or am I wrong? Are wyverns real? Say yes. Reaper. Some of these things look just horrid, but I love them. Grimace. To be honest, I'm pretty sure everything is being replaced. There's nothing that currently exists in the deck that gets to stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am a liar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. Let's look at it just to be safe. The Reaper subset. 14. Yep, everything dies. Let's delete that. The cover should probably be Umbridge because he's cool. Oh, but I like the way the statue looks, so never mind. Grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this, and grab this. Nope, I need both parts. And we save this as the Reaper subset. The Reaper subset. Save, overwrite. We know it worked. The art changed. Beautiful. Delete. Gladiators, just straight up replace all of them. There should be 6 total. 2, 3, 4. Are you stacked the right way? Wrong button. Hadrian, yep, that's you. That's you. Your lady person. Drop this over here. Move this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. The face should be Sam Knight because she looks cool. Yeah, that works. Drop all of this over here. This deck needs to be tested. Like, this is probably the deck with the most, that's in most need of the new deck rather, that's in most need of testing. Gladiator subset. Overwrite. Okay, that worked. Beautiful. Delete. Oh, almost there. Okay. 1, we should have 10 total. 2, the puppy will be the face. I like the puppy. 3, 4, I'm bad at counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Actually, you do look cool. Okay, no, it'll be the Keeper of Riddles. Grab you, grab you, grab you. That's 10. This was incorrect. So, should be 10, 10, beautiful. Save object. Nope. The Asylum subset. Save, overwrite, art changed, perfect. Oh, okay. Have you invited Brandon or anyone? I'm pretty sure they're waiting for you. I haven't. I'm trying to get everything updated. So, like I said, I'm going to go over art stuff with Brandon. So once this is done, which it almost is, then I will shift over to that. But, oh wait, no, but Brandon, if you have been waiting, I apologize. I know, like, waiting in the sense of, like, waiting to be called on, but if you're actively, like, not doing other things that you could be doing, I do apologize. I didn't mean for that to be the thing. Daemons, all correct. This is done. Save object. The Daemon subset. Overwrite. That's good. Oh my goodness. And I finally finished. Save object. The Swamp Dweller subset. Oh, yep, that's it. That's all of them. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Delete. Close. Games. Overwrite. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's level. Then save. Overwrite. Overwrite. Do it again for good measure. Alright, cool. And it's done. Oh my goodness. I was looking for void cards. Yeah, I'm behind on the stream. What is it? What if they add 50 to the Nexus gauge? What do you mean? What do you mean by add 50 to the Nexus gauge? Do you mean like when a card becomes void, it adds 50 points to a player's Nexus gauge? That's interesting, but if void is a temporary status condition, what was that? If void is a temporary status condition, I like the idea. I've been looking for a mechanic that allows players to gain back some points in their Nexus gauge consistently without it being a case of your Nexus gauge increases every turn, because that, I think, would give you too many resources. But that could be something to revisit later, right? Did you ever end up reaching max rank in Duel Links? No, not anytime recently. I've done it before, but no time as of recent. It's all good. I'm just playing Duel Links. Okay, good. It depends on the setting. Okay, fair. Right? And so I just saw the Summoner's Nexus advert thingy. They said if players' Nexus hit 0, they lose at the end of the turn. So that means you can technically keep playing with 0 until the turn ends. Yes, you can. Yeah. If your opponent reduces your life points to 0 during a turn, and you manage to get theirs to 0 before the turn ends, it's a tie. Right? The winner isn't decided until the turn actually ends. So that is an actual intentional thing. But yeah, so with that being said and done, what we can do. So Brandon, if you don't mind, I would like to finish this completely before moving on to what I'd like us to do next. Because while it's updated on this build, we still need to update the build on the 2 other accounts that exist. So, if you're okay with it, if Void gains you Nexus gauge, maybe Ifrit stealing makes sense. It's something to revisit. That is something to revisit, right? But I would like to just disperse the files quickly. Take your time. Thank you. In that case, Neo, can you help me by hopping on to one of the other 2 accounts? If Zane was also here, actually, yeah, can you help me by hopping onto one of the 2 accounts and hopping in the game so we can copy over the files, save them, do the same thing on the other, then everything is on the same page, everything is up to date. We'll only need to do this, hopefully. Actually, no, that's a lie. We'll only need to do a mass update, hopefully, one more time. But there will always, of course, be the individual card updates every now and then, right? Yeah, because it says away currently. Because it's Heart of the Summoner and Summoner's Nexus, I think. Those 2 accounts need to get an update. Also, this should be set to 1. Actually, it should be set to 0. Overwrite. Cool. Right? I can, but if you and Brandon are going to talk, you might as well hop on and help. Brandon, how well can you navigate the words? The all this additive stuff for TTS, like the creator mode of TTS. Are you good with the creator mode of TTS? If not, no pressure. I'm fine to wait. Because Neoshock, I get what you mean. But also I don't want it to be a pressure thing of like he has to learn it ASAP. And it causes like stress, you get me? If you already know how to do it, then I would say yes, but I wouldn't want to force you to learn it just to help in the immediate, right? But yeah, we'll go from there, right? Bro, I have no idea how to use it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So yeah, Neoshock, if you don't mind, let's just hop on and do it twice, and then we just move on to the next. We can move on to the next thing from there. No gameplay in this one. Lots of thinking. I'm actually a fan of the Djinn idea. I'm really glad the Djinn idea came up. How many archetypes are you willing to put into the game? I mean, it depends on how long the game ends up lasting. It's realistically speaking. If the game is succeeding and doing well, then there is no limit, honestly. Yeah, some card ideas might be better as parts of other subsets. So, like, for example, if I get an idea for a subset, what might end up happening is rather than making a new subset for the idea, I just integrate it as an engine in an existing subset. But then that's not to say that like when I come up with a new subset, I implement it. Again, the only thing stopping subsets from being created is because there's the ideas for them. Like there's so many ideas for subsets on the ground already. It's just I don't want to get too ahead of myself in the immediate. All of the cards for the base game have been designed, they've been paid for, all that stuff. And then cards that people have donated for are currently being workshopped. But other than that, any other card that I make has to come out of pocket. So I'm waiting until I have more solid funding before I expand further, right? So that's literally the only limiting factor. And yeah. But I've already got cards planned for the first year of the game's launch, the second year, the third year. From year 4, it gets a bit more foggy. But yeah, do you have an Eldritch Horror subset? Oh wait, no, Eldritch Horror. Not Eldritch Horror specifically. There are scary looking things. If that, I don't think that would be a satisfactory qualifier. But for example, Stygian Grey isn't even in the build anymore, so I can't show you Stygian Grey. But you get what I mean. You gonna make food? Go for it, my man. Right? But yeah, the things that need to get updated now. Most of the runes need to be updated because they just have on their temporary like layer thing. You see how there's like a sticker that's been put on them? They need to be like actual runes. I can get the actual runes done to still be similar to this. I doubt I would have an actual hand grenade on the card for this, but we'll see. Right? The runes used to all be like very, well, runic. But some of them are more symbolic or symbolish now. Right? This definitely will not stay as the devil. That'll probably stay as a paw. That'll probably stay as snowflakes. Heartstopper is the tricky one. Nexus Breach could stay. Yeah, it really just depends, but they need to get updated, right? And I think I saw that Heart of the Summoner was online, so I can send an invite. I think that's Neoshock. Let me see if he's in the... Oh, if he's in the Discord chat. Yes, he is. Okay. Yo, Neoshock, what's good, bro? Right? So I've sent him an invite link, and we should be able to link it up. We'll do this, talk to Brandon about art direction, and probably wrap it up sometime after that. And that should be good. Yo, Neo, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good.
All right, vibing. Let me spawn. I've sent an invite to the account you're on. I'll spawn everything that needs to be copied over, and we'll sort of just go from there. Damon's got updated. Forest Guard got updated. Runes didn't. This got updated. So did this.
I'm actually like excited to try out Reapers and see
yeah
how strong they can finna clap.
See, here's the thing. I think Reapers will be a lot stronger, but I do not think that Reapers.
Can you promote me?
Yep. I do not think that Reapers will be ridiculous. Why did I try and invite you again? Specifically because they lost Yatagarasu, right? They've already lost Yatagarasu, which I'm hoping does a bit to keep them in check, you know? Wandering subset runes, that got updated.
I mean, yeah, hopefully.
Right? Let me just make sure I got everything that I need to give you. Reapers didn't get anything new in the rune category. That's there. Forest Guard didn't get a new rune. Nope. The card got changed. Yep, that's fine. Damon's Asylums didn't get runes. Arias are here. That's here. And these didn't get anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is everything that needs to be spawned over. But the first thing I'd like you to check, please. In your saved objects, do you see the Starlight subset, the World Eater subset, or the Stygian Grey subset?
Yeah, I see the Starlight. I I see. What's the other ones?
World Eater.
I see the World Eaters.
Okay.
And what's the last one?
Stygian Grey.
Yeah, I see them.
Okay. Help me delete those 3, please. Alright, because they're not going to be in the starting build. They were deemed either too strong. I can't open my mouth all the way. They were deemed either too strong or too complicated to be day 1 cards. So,
actually, speaking about the Stygian Grey, I actually don't see them.
You don't? It might have been removed already because that note has been there for a while. But yeah, just help me double check the Stygian Grey subset and the Stygian Grey subset runes, and the Starlight subset runes as well. So just looking for the monsters and the runes to avoid any confusion when people come on.
The Asylum is different from the Stygian Grey, right? That's
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah,
Okay,
completely
cool.
different. Completely different. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if they were meant to, but I think some of the cards didn't load in. Or maybe still loading. I think it's still loading. Okay, cool.
It's still loading. I just saw on top.
Yeah, because I was just like clicking them now. I wonder.
Yeah. But did the deletes go through still?
Let me check. Have you already deleted the Starlight?
Yeah, on this account, I've deleted Starlights and the Starlight runes. I've deleted World Eaters and I've deleted Stygian Grey and the Stygian Grey runes. I just wasn't sure if on the other accounts all of those had been deleted.
I understand maybe Starlight and Stygian Grey because they're like weird concepts. I guess World Eaters as well. It's kind of like a weird concept.
Oh no, World Eater wasn't taken out because it was weird. World Eaters was taken out because it was too strong. That was the one that was too strong, where it's like you can just tribute your opponent's cards. Just Kaiju's day 1. Yeah, that was not my best idea. That was not my best idea. So they got taken off. Yeah.
So what's the lineup for launch?
Everything that you see here, everything that's in the build currently, these are the launch cards. If anything else needs to get tweaked, the only thing that's still in the air, Minotaurus I think is a guarantee. Harpies I think are a guarantee. Gladiators I'm confident about, but if they end up not playing how I'm hoping they do, if they don't fit into the balance, they're the only thing that might be changed. But everything else you see is ideally going to be set in stone for launch day. So this is the base card pool. Right? Alright, so you ready to get started?
Just let me try leaving and coming back. See if that helps.
It says that you loaded. Oh nope, you're gone. Yeah, it said that you had loaded it on my side, but yeah, it was still red, like there was a ping issue or something.
Yeah, I couldn't see what it was. Like I couldn't. It just looked like normal cards.
That makes sense. I'll invite you again. Right, we'll go from there. 999 ping. Hey, yo, my guy. Are you good? Are you okay?
I guess so.
Jeez.
Hopefully.
Promote. Okay, yeah, it says you're still loading in. Gee, 999. I was not ready for all of that.
Yeah, it's loaded completely now.
Okay, perfect. Right, so we can start on this side since there's only one card over here, or rather one stack.
Okay.
This is the Wyvern subset. Yeah.
I'm guessing this is the art for the Wyvern.
Yeah, this is the art, everything updated, so you can just do the Wyvern subset and overwrite it, and it'll just replace the version that's in there right now. Alright. Ayo, Brandon, I'm glad you like the new art. This is the artist who's going to be tackling your subset as well. And yeah, the art style for the cards has just come out so nice. Like, oh yeah, that is one thing that I do love. Like when you actually look at the cards, they look good. I couldn't be happier. Right? Oh, are you done with the Wyvern subset?
Yeah, I was just making sure I overrode it correctly and everything.
Okay, perfect. Up next is over here, the Wandering subset runes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, have you got that already?
I'm doing it now.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like, damn, you human. Like, let me see.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, and then the Wandering subset here in the middle. Wait, why did I spawn the Valiant subset? I think the Valiant subset was already correct.
I think didn't you change anything about them?
No, I haven't touched the Valiant subset in ages. Yeah, ignore this.
The Shaman subset?
Yeah.
Wait, was it art changes or anything?
No, I mean you can check on your side, but the Valiant subset should have the new art. Does it not?
I'll spawn it on my side and
yeah,
you can look for it.
Yeah,
that's what I have.
That's it. That's the right stuff. So that should be fine. This next one is the Swamp Dweller subset. Alright. Swamp Dwellers. And honestly, the more I think about it, we're not doing as much testing as we were before. If this account is updated to have all of the relevant data, it should be fine. Like, do we really? I don't know if I'm just being lazy, but like, I can't be asked to update the other one as well. Part of me feels like we should, but also it's rare that we ever end up needing all three. Like usually I'm there or you're there with one of the two. So it's just like, okay, is there really a need to have all three of them have the cards?
I guess we can leave it for a problem for Future Soul.
Exactly. Yeah, I hate that guy, Future Soul, man. This is the Aria subset. Right.
Every time like I highlight the board, it reminds me of like when Soul flipped the table.
I am still annoyed. My man flipped the whole damn table just because he could. This is the Asylum subset. I'm excited to have good UI on our side as well, where we don't need ID cards anymore. This is the Daemon subset. Alright. We got the Daemon subset. Then when you're done with that, let me know. And then this is the Forest Guard. Well, you know this is the Forest Guard subset, but yeah, the Forest Guard subset is next.
Oh! I actually skipped it, Llama. No. I was looking at. I was like, the Amazon. What?
Yeah. Forest Guard's next. Only one card got changed, but you have to save it all together or it won't register. Right. let me know when that's done. Okay, yep. And this is the Gladiator subset. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just messing around on this side. Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
You done with gladiators? This is the gladiator subset runes. Right. I was saying to Neo a while ago, just for tabletop sim, you should put the ID card as the back of the regular card. That is, wait, hold on. That is a good idea. The only thing I can see wrong with that idea is the declaration phase, because you'd see what your opponent is going to play next. That being said,
and when you have like in hands and stuff.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
drawback.
the draw deck.
And the draw deck. I like it as an idea. I do, because it makes it so much less tedious if the ID card was the back. But also, it would mean making each card individually, because you can't have custom backs for each individual one to be a thing. And oh, that's actually that would make, because having to keep track of this is annoying. If it was all one thing, that would be nice. I've genuinely never thought of that before, but I do think it would lead to other complications. Are you done with gladiator subset runes?
Which one is that? Oh, that
This
one there, yeah.
This is the Harpy subset. Harpy is an HARPY.
Is this the, what's it called? What's this?
That's the Minotaurus subset.
Which one is the Harpy? This one?
This one's Harpy. This one.
How do you want to spell Harpy again?
HARPY.
HARPY.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No Yu-Gi-Oh spelling then, okay?
Yeah, nah. This is the Iron Kappa subset. Right.
How do you spell Minotaurus?
Oh wait, no. This is Iron Kappa.
Yeah. I already did Iron Kappa.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Minotaurus is MINOTAURUS. Right. That's why I said just for tabletop sim, just for it to make things easier, because you're gonna know what the other person's playing. I mean, you make a very good point. You do make a very good point. To be honest, the only downside I can really see to it. My jaw. The only downside I can really see to it is the tedium of doing every card one by one. But that might actually end up being worth it in the long run. We'll see. That's a very good suggestion, bro. Thank you. So Iron Kappa, Minotaurus, and this is the Reaper subset. And then that's everything. Right? It would make testing inconsistent if you knew your opponent's available plays. That's what I was thinking, right? Like, I was thinking in the declaration phase, like, if I could see what the next card is, if I can see, like, the card back, and I know that you're about to play, even if I don't know where you're going to play, let's say you're playing Force Guard and I see Silenus, I can expect that it's going in either the Nexus or the defense zone, and change the strategy based on that, which could potentially skew game results. That's the only point at which I feel
not
like
even just like you seeing it, like it could even affect you like subconsciously. Like if you see, you wouldn't like put yourself in danger. Even if you don't like quote unquote cheat, you still like subconsciously won't go as hard or like something else, and you just could like glance over and like see something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I like the idea. I like the convenience that it would bring, but I feel like it would sort of skew things a bit. But that was a good shout, Brandon. That was a good shout. Okay, that's everything. This is all done. I don't think we're going to do like any proper testing today because the game would probably take us a while. So I think, you just overwrite you just save your thing, to make sure that like it's stuck. And if you've overwritten your game and we're good to go, then that should be good. We just have to keep a mental note of which account of the burners has the updated stuff, and it's Heart of the Summoner, right? Okay. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that. All right. Bro?
Yeah, I'm just looking over the stuff.
Alright, I was like, did his internet die? Because that would be the worst timing.
No, I'm just looking at stuff.
Right? So yeah, Brandon, if you're free now, I'd love to hop on. And it's not the longest conversation. It's basically what I want to do is sort of let you begin to choose, like refresh what cards you created. What are you doing?
I tried to spawn in the Arya Sosa, and that's what happened.
How?
I don't know.
How? No, but how?
I don't know what you want to say.
I don't.
I guess you can. Can you place the Arya subset again?
So you went objects, Arya subset, and a table came out.
Yeah, I just did the same thing with the Asylum to make sure it was just that.
Okay. Also, YouTube, even if you can't talk, what I can do is show you the cards that you have created for Thaumatex, so you know how many pieces of art to look for. And go from there. Okay. Have you saved it this time? And not the table. Don't save the table.
Let's see.
This map is wrong.
The Arya subset. Really? What changed?
A bunch of stuff. Story-wise, it's a lot less anime-esque, so some names are wrong and some locations are slightly off, but no one needs to know that. We can use that for now. Right?
I mean, could you tell us what's changed?
Well, for instance, I don't think Wakoku down there is going to stay named Wakoku. It will probably just keep the name No Man's Land. Because it's not a webtoon. Because before it was like an anime-esque webtoon, or like in terms of the art style, right? So it made sense for a lot of things to be at least Japanese influenced. Not so much now. So a few things are changing. Yasuto probably is going to change. Those are the only
can you spawn in the Daemon subset?
Yep. Did you save the table again?
I mean, I think you can guess.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Okay, let me know when you've got it. Okay, Forest Guard worked. That's good. Got the Minotaurus. That's good. Right. By the way, is by the way, Brent, can you hear me? Because if you want, you can just hop into the chat where we are. And
Hello.
literally
Hello.
immediately. Yo. How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Alright, I hope work isn't killing you too much. I hope they're letting you breathe a little
Wait,
bit.
is it Minotaurus or Minotaurus?
Minotaurus. So it's M.
Okay.
wait, I'll spell it. It's Minotaurus. So Taurus. Right? Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to have the last 3 days off, so that's been nice.
Oh, that's blessed. That's great. Right? Been out here chilling. Right? I wanted
Been a
to.
bum.
Wait, you say you've been a bum?
Oh yeah, I've been in pajamas for 3 days.
When was the last time you? When was the last time you showered? Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yesterday morning.
Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. When I'm a bum, I'll go like a week without showering, man. I'll brush my teeth, but like when I'm actually when I'm bumming it, it's bad. It's bad.
I can't go a day without a shower.
Man, that's good. That's healthy. That's good. That's good. Right? But yeah, I wanted to bring you on because specifically, so I don't know how much you remember from before, like way back when I was initially trying to get the game to be 3D, and we were stuck to specific assets, and the cards had to sort of be designed around that, so you didn't have very much flexibility with the card design that you got. It was just trying to find something that fit it as best we could. But now, with how things are, because it's now just confirmed to be a 2D game, if you can think it and Lumiere can draw it, it can exist. So I wanted to ask if you were happy with if you were actually genuinely happy with the assets that we had before, because if so, we can still make the art based on them, or if you had ideas that you wanted to use instead.
Well, pretty much it's like the easiest thing to do because it's based off the tarot card thing. So what was that? You can pretty much just just whatever the artist wants to do, right? That's more fun that way.
Okay, so
because it's because it's based off the tarot, so they could just do an interpretation of that.
Okay.
You could have fun with it, so they have something to work off, right?
Okay, so it would be a case of for example, so the Fool would be based on the Fool, Magician on the Magician, High Priestess. Okay, so that makes perfect sense.
So it's nice and easy, and they can have some fun with it.
All right, let's see what we'll see what Lumiere cooks up. That is actually a very simple solution. I was thinking okay, we're gonna have to sit down, go card by card, find art, do all that stuff. Yeah, no, that's the easiest solution. Okay, so
yes.
I'll have him do it up on the basis of the tarot card specifically, and we can scrap the assets. I hope. Let me actually double check. I think the assets will probably just be used for something else, like another design will be based on them. But yeah, no, that's solid, easy. Easy. All right, well, I thought that would be harder than it ended up being.
No, I like to make things easy. That's how I roll.
I like that. I appreciate that. Right?
I mean, Brandon, isn't there any specific tarot design that you're interested in? Maybe you could
No, that's where I'm gonna let the artist have fun with it. let them let their artistry come out, and I can see what it comes out as.
All right, I'm here for it. I'll tell Lumiere to just sort of go crazy. I'll find a nice tarot card example with a guide for all of them, and just tell him to have at it, basically.
Now you get some crazy cool looking art when it's like that.
Hopefully. Yeah, so since that's the case, just chilling, how have you been, man?
I've been okay. Been a little sad last week or so.
What's
My
up?
grandfather passed away.
Oh my days, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Were you guys close?
Oh yeah, we weren't close before, but we were close this last year. So he was teaching me how to drive and stuff.
Oh,
We were spending like almost every other day together.
that is the sweetest thing. I'm glad you guys got to spend that time together before,
Yeah.
you know, you passed. But that is still sad. I'm sorry
Mhm.
you've been going through it, man. Damn.
It's all good.
All right, vibing. Is that why did they let you take time off work, or did it just happen to
Well,
coincide?
These 3 days are my actual days off. The week before I had like a week off.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good. Right.
Nope.
I was gonna say, like, 'cause you live on your ones, don't you?
Hmm?
You live by yourself?
Yeah, with my girlfriend.
Oh wait, you live with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was about to be like, hey,
Oh no.
let's get someone to check on you, kind of thing. Okay, good. I'm glad she's there with you. That's great. Wait, did you live with her before, or is that new?
I've been living with her for 6 years, 6 to 5 years now. I
What?
can't remember exactly.
You've never mentioned this before. Have you ever mentioned this before?
I think I have
Oh my days. I feel.
a while ago.
Okay, so maybe it had come up before. But yeah, I didn't realize. Okay, well then that's really good. Right?
So I think I'm about the same age as you.
You're 25?
I'm 25. Yeah, I turned 25 in November.
Oh, wait, happy late birthday, first of all. Second of all, second of all, 6 years living with your girlfriend. You've been living with, so you had your own place since you were 19.
Yeah, 19, just turned 20 around that time, yeah.
America is built different, bro. I lived on.
Oh, I'm in Canada.
Oh, that. Okay, maybe it's that, right? That's
higher here.
Why?
My rent's like $16.50 for like a 1 bedroom and a half.
$16.50 a month.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
And that's not including bills and other stuff.
I could never live in Canada. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do that.
I got a good paying job.
That's true. Actually, I have seen firsthand. So no, that is.
No.
I mean, it's cool that you guys are like sorted and everything. I'm hoping to move out myself this year. I moved out previously, like you guys know, but I moved back in after COVID, and I've sort of been here. But I don't want to turn 26 and still be living in my mom's house. I really don't want that for myself. So I'm trying to save up. Hopefully, I have enough in the back pocket to comfortably get a place before April. Well, to be honest, I'm hoping to do it sooner than that, but we'll see. It depends on the resources.
Hopefully that works out.
Right? Yeah. No, that's vibe still. That's a fun. Well, not fun because grieving, but nice to catch up with you. It's good to hear your voice.
Yes.
Right.
Ooh.
So that's it. I wish updating stuff didn't take literally an hour and a half, because
it's part of the process.
yeah. Right. So I'm hoping that we have a playable build within the next 6 months, like in the app.
Yeah, because that was why I suggested for Tabletop Simulator to put the things on the back, because you know what you're playing. You're not trying to win to be the best player ever. You're trying to figure out how the decks work. So it's probably good if both people know how the deck works.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest,
you're not trying to win a tournament prize.
No, I feel you. My main thing is, I like the idea. I wish I had thought of it sooner, because it's never crossed my mind. Because to be honest, even because the points about like, knowing what's coming next aside, like, just to save on the tedium, I might have still done it if I hadn't already imported every single card.
Yeah. No, that was a thought, because of dyslexia, trying to read all the thing and trying to go like,
yeah.
It's like, what would be the simpler?
That makes sense.
Because then you'd have less things to have to update repeatedly, and stuff like that too.
I hate my life. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Right? Wait, we're the same age? Yeah, GearTube. Wait, GearTube, you're 25 too? So we're all just out here, grown men and women, but mostly grown men, just out here chilling. right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rent is also really high in South Florida. Wait, Geertum, you don't live in Florida. Geertum, you don't live in Florida. I don't know what South Florida is per se, but I went to Orlando. I didn't realize you lived in Florida. I'm bad at this. I went to Orlando. My family traveled to Houston for my cousin's wedding. No, we went to Dallas because that's where I was born, in Dallas. We went back home for the wedding, and then my dad was like, "Hey, let's do a road trip from Dallas to Florida. Let's drive from Dallas to Orlando." It took 16 hours, and then we had to drive back. It was a whole thing. But had I realized, I would have tried to reach out. Maybe we could have met up IRL. But it is what it is. I'll be back in America at some point. With the next time someone gets married, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Having a car is so nice.
Honestly,
no more busing for me.
Oh wait, you got a car?
Yes.
When did you get the car?
I got it as a gift for my grandfather. He gave me his old car.
Oh, that is the sweetest thing.
And that was the car I learned how to drive into.
That is this is like a movie. That is the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Bro. Well, I'm glad you got the wheels. Yeah, no more busing. No more walking like a plebeian, right?
Oh yes.
Driving. You a driver like
Time
me.
to gain the weight back.
Right? Neosha, can you drive?
No.
Plebeian. No.
What the heck? I'm pretty sure in the 16-hour trip you were chilling in the back. So
Nah. I drove for 7 hours. My dad drove for 7 hours, and my sister drove for whatever is left in that. That was on the way there. And then on the way back, my dad wasn't there, so me and my sister split the journey down the middle. So we've been out here.
Wait, how old is your sister? I'm guessing is the bigger one.
Well, yeah, the older sister. She's 20. Oh, she's 28. She's 28. I brain fart. She's 28, right? I'm in Miami. Okay, so we wouldn't have stopped by Miami. So I feel a bit better. But yeah, no, JP also hi. Welcome. Ow, my ear. Right. But yeah, no, that was a whole thing. Right. Okay. In any event, Nat just got home from a long day at work, and collapsed on the bed.
Hi.
I didn't even fully register you coming in, right?
Hi, friends.
She says hi. So, with it being getting close to 8, I think I want to hop off, wrap up here, and then maybe just come on for a casual hangout kind of thing tomorrow, potentially. What time? Actually, maybe tomorrow or Sunday. It depends, right? And then back to testing next week, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Right, good stuff.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Just to check, how many stuff do you have on the last page?
On the last page, I have 2 things: the Wyvern subset and the token.
Yeah, that's the same. So
Okay.
we're all good.
Excellent, perfect. Thank you very, very much for your help. I appreciate you, bro. Okay.
Go.
But yeah, thank you everyone who came through. People who are still watching, appreciate y'all too. I'm gonna end the stream and hop off.